And they're away. They're off. The Tote Sport Cheltenham Gold Cup of 2007, heading towards the first fence. And up ahead, it's Idle Talk in the green cap, followed by Neptune Collonge, the rail, Kingscliff towards the centre, and My Will out wide in the red sleeve jacket. Kauto Star is on the inside, far side, purple cap, held up about 5 from the end by Ruby Walsh as they go towards the second fence. And now B4 Salmon comes through to dispute it with Idle Talk. Kingscliff is third, passing the stands, followed by Neptune Collonge and the Listener and My Will. The lightest grey in the field, Bobbin, is about 7th, then wider, Forget the Pass, Lamy in between runners, State of Play up the inside, Turpin Green out wide, then Halcon Genelade. Kauto Star clinging to the fence from Munker Hostin, then Cane Break towards the rear, Marble Garden, Sibelius Darte, and Tony McCoy has got Exotic Dancer anchored in last place, about 15 lengths behind the leader, Idle Talk, as they run towards the third fence, and all safely over there. Idle Talk, B4 Salmon, Kingscliff, the grey is the Listener in the centre. 3 greys here, all bidding to follow Desert Orchids example in 1989. Bobbin and Neptune Collonge, the other 2 all close up. My Will looking towards the wide outside. On the extreme left is Turpin Green as they head towards the next. Idle Talk and B4 Salmon, they come very close there, and down at that was Idle Talk. Idle Talk unseats Jason Maguire there at the open ditch. They head towards the next plain fence. B4 Salmon, Kingscliff, My Will, with on the outside Bobbin, back on the inside Neptune Collonge, the grey and the yellow colours, followed by the Listener, and then Marble Garden, Lamy in the green and gold hoops, further back Halcon Genelade and Forget the Pass, another open ditch. Kauto Star jumping it on the inside. Kingscliff wasn't too clever there, as they now head towards another plain fence, preceded by the loose horse Idle Talk, and it's B4 Salmon on the right, Bobbin on the left. In the centre, My Will from Forget the Past and Neptune Collonge as they cleared that one, followed in behind them by Kingscliff, who's lost a place or 2. State of Play in the blue jacket against the fence, moves into about 6th or 7th place now with the Listener wider out. Wider still is Turpin Green, and then Forget the Past and Marble Garden on the wide outside as they jump this next plain fence. And Kauto Star remains held up just in behind the main body of the field towards the inside, and Exotic Dancer is still the back marker with out the back Sibelius Darte, and Munker Hostin is also towards the rear. Downhill to the next, B4 Salmon has the advantage, running in this race for the 5th time. B4 Salmon ridden much more prominently today, didn't jump that fluently though. Neptune Collonge right on terms, with also out wide Bobbin, and in the red sleeves My Will. Forget the Past is racing very keenly, State of Play, then Kingscliff, followed by the Listener. Lamy out wide is Turpin Green, followed by Halcon Genelade. Kauto Star back on the inside of the field as they now make their way towards the next 2 plain fences at the end of a circuit of the course, and it's B4 Salmon that leads the way. B4 Salmon leads to Neptune Collonge in 2nd place, then Forget the Past close up with Kingscliff, who's recovered having lost a few places. State of Play in a very good position up the inside. My Will wider with Bobbin and Turpin Green. Kauto Star, a lovely jump there up the inside in about 9th or 10th, quietly in the hands of Ruby Walsh as they run past the stands. B4 Salmon, Neptune Collonge 1 and 2. 3 lengths to My Will and Forget the Past and State of Play, and then Turpin Green. Back then in behind them is the Listener, followed by Kingscliff, and then Marble Garden out wide of Lamy. Kauto Star the inside, Munker Hostin next from Bobbin, who's lost ground. Cane Break out wide, Exotic Dancer beginning to improve slightly, and then Sibelius Darte and Halcon Genelade as they jump the first down the back straight, and all safely over. Kauto Star travelling well, the favourite. It's all about to unfold though as they go towards the water jump, and it's Neptune Collonge by a half length to B4 Salmon clearing the water. Forget the Pass landed in 3rd place there. My Will is still handy, so too Turpin Green. Marble Garden on the far side. The Listener's not far off the leaders either. State of Play, and then behind these Kauto Star, followed by Kingscliff, and then back in the field still is Exotic Dancer as they jump the next. Neptune Collonge rather climbed over the fence there, but remains the leader. From in 2nd place now the Listener, the other grey, then My Will, Turpin Green. Forget the Pass. Before Salmon having been headed, it remains in touch. So as they jump this open ditch, Kauto Star following Before Salmon. Marble Garden was the faller. Bobbin is tailing off with Sibelius Darte as they go towards the next plain fence. And it's still Neptune Calange from the Listener, followed by State of Play. Forget the Pass. Turpin Green running a big race in behind these. Then My Will getting a bit outpaced from Lamy. Kauto Star, right of frame, white-faced Kauto Star moving forward into about 6th place now. An Exotic Dancer is following him under a patient McCoy, jumping 4 out. Neptune Calange lands ahead. It's Neptune Calange then from Forget the Pass, State of Play, the Listener. Turpin Green in the white sleeves towards the outside, stalked by Kauto Star. Then Exotic Dancer still improving from Munker Hostin and My Will as they jump the 3rd last in the Gold Cup. Neptune Calange led the way just. He led, but there's plenty of potential challengers. Forget the Pass, State of Play's in there fighting. The Lister, there's not much room. Turpin Green, Exotic Dancer up the inside. Ruby's now pulled Kauto Star out wider, the white-faced favourite, as they swing for home. They've got 2 fences left to jump. Neptune Calange and Turpin Green. Here comes Kauto Star towards the outside. Exotic Dancer comes through with State of Play as well as they go to the 2nd last. And Kauto Star jumps to the lead. He quickened up beautifully there and now kicks away from Exotic Dancer between the final 2 fences. Kauto Star, the final fence. The racing world holds its breath. Oh, he rushed through it. He got away with it. Exotic Dancer 4 or 5 lengths down in 2nd. Then Turpin Green. Kauto Star from Exotic Dancer up the hill. Kauto Star chased by Exotic Dancer and Turpin Green. It's Kauto Star in front. Kauto Star steals the show and wins the Gold Cup from Exotic Dancer in 2nd. Turpin Green is 3rd. Back in 4th, it might have been just Cane Break from State of Play. Then Neptune Calange, Lamy, Munker Hostin